Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Goes for a shot! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all...
Chance for a shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
A lot of space ahead of him, and that is masterful defending. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? And it's Vieira. And here's Ronaldinho. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
Looking for options for move. And the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Seedorf. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Roberto Carlos gets across to intercept that. Looking for a runner. That has been knocked clear. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Great vision. Oh, good take and a good air. Chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Seedorf conjures time and space where few can, and it's Maicon. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lam. And it's Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. Hernes. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. Bale. Now it's Ronaldinho. And here's Hullet. Out towards the flank. Oh, such a clever touch. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And he was alert to it. Thuram gets good distance on it. And it's Seedorf. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Thuram gets it clear. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Threads one in. Very nicely done. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Lahm. Maldini. Ronaldinho is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Maicon. And here's Hullet. That's Vieira. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maicon here. And the shot! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Maicon might just be...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Botafogo are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 20.
The second half then, just getting going. Botafogo, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
It's out for a goal kick. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Seedorf. And it's Vieira. And Araujo. And here's Hullet. Hullet!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Seedorf. Vieira. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's a searching pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done it.
And Hullet! He's missed, but not by that far. Bale. And it's Lahm. And it's Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pepe gets rid without sophistication. Botafogo perhaps contemplating their next change here. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming. Vieira. Hullet. And it's Seedorf. Thuram cuts out the pass. Ronaldo might just make this. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Aimed beyond the defence. That's tidy. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Camisa 22. Deixando o peito para a entrada de camisa 26. Camisa 14.
And it's been taken short. Roberto Carlos. Across it goes. That has been knocked clear. Nice control. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, that's clever. Now, can he find a finish? And this is Gerrard. Shot could be on. Shifted it to the flank. Pedro Neto with the delivery.
Well, that kind of touch usually leads to a mouthful from several angles.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Luis Suarez. That's good play. Now it's Gerrard.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
No luck with that dink over the top. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And here's Roberto Carlos. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Gerrard. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
No way through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Shot, surely! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Botafogo complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Vieira. Lam. And this is Pele.
Foram
And a
indicados
chance!
2 minutos de acréscimo.
And that has skinned the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Michael is looking to influence the game from out wide. Araujo clears. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. He's having a shot! Can he spark a counter here? And here's Mbappe, played out to the left flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Lahm plays it short. Oh, super ball! Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And he's gone looking for safety. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nice control. And it's Vieira. Ambitious ball here.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th out.
Climbs up big! That's another chance! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Botafogo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He is through here! It's run loose, who's going to get there? This is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Botafogo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Yamal. Vieira. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Ibrahimovic.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a risky ball. Oh no, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ibrahimovic with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. And this is Ronaldo. Bale. Vieira. This might spell danger. And he's being shifted off it. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Seedorf. And that's a good ball. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chelsea finding their passes. Crosses it in. And he's heaved it away. Ronaldinho has it out. It's a mighty effort! Crossbar comes to the rescue. comes under pressure and it's come loose. Lam. Aims beyond the defence. Vieira.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, that's clever. It's Ibrahimovic! Lam is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Foram indicados 2
Now it's
minutos de
Ronaldinho.
acréscimo.
Tries to get it clear. And this could be the final action of the first half. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Seedorf.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 5, camisa 20, camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10, camisa 18, camisa 26.
And the action is back underway.
Botafogo really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Yamal tries to pass it through. Oh, that's nice. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Maldini. Moved on forwards. He's picked his way through. Now it's Hullet. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Botafogo have their third corner.
Camisa 17. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
Lam
21.
with the short one.
Camisa 4.
Chance for a shot! No mistake! Botafogo back on level terms. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
No way through, so back it comes. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's played in low. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's got Saul. And it's in! And they get themselves in front! Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Bullet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Botafogo get their fourth corner.
Substituição.
Vieira goes short. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Opts to play it back. Looking for the run. He's shooting! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Botafogo! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Stood up well to him there. Botafogo have hit a quick-fire double here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. It's a throw-in.
Substituição em andamento.
Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. More and more pressure on the ball here. Now he's off and running. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he goes cross-field. Maldini cuts it out. Vieira. What a throw in. And it's Bale. Luis Suarez. There's the shot! And the ball's come loose, this time surely! Really well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Bale has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And here's Bale. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Yamal looking for a runner. Nicely worked.
Drogba really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Hullet. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Rafael Leao. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that will be it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Rafael Leao picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. That is lovely. Now the ball in. It's a goal kick. Out for a throw. Lam. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Madweke is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part. Oh, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points mark.
Saka! Mighty close.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Seedorf. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. He's on it, can he get away? Chance for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that has been clubbed away. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Some really good ball movement. Delivers with whip. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. That's a sharp pass. Calafiori can so cleverly bypass the press. Incoming delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
Still goalless. Well, nicely intercepted. That's a delicate pass. That's an excellent interception. Donnarumma is there to clear. Now it's Saka. Played out to the right. Played into space out wide. Timber just loves to go forward whenever he can. And it's Lam. Threads one in, and it's made its way to him. Calafiori getting this one clear. Now it's Havertz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's been cut out, well played. Ernest. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Ernest, he's found the way. There's the shot! It is a fantastic goal! A finish of true class! And Botafogo are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Botafogo have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's with the keeper. Calafiori. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, they can break here. Seedorf. Now who's going to be first to this? Foot in. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Lahm. Lahm drives forward on the overlap.
Well, he certainly won't.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Botafogo happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Senhoras e senhores, vamos todos dar os parabéns ao nosso aniversariante de hoje. Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 20.
And the action is back on the way.
Botafogo really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Tries to play it through. Played into the box. Maldini clears it away. Botafogo do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Not the most accurate pass. Spread out to the left. And here's Martinelli. Tries the cross. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Gabriel calmly anticipates. They've switched it over to the other side. Now, can they get him away? Gullit gets into a good position. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has found the way through. Added Zubimendi. That's a cute ball.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Gullit finds himself offside.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 22. Deixando o campo para a
It's a
entrada
throw-in.
de camisa 26. Camisa 14. Substituição em andamento.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. And here's Bale. That's very neat. Bellingham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Rice. Passes short and sharp. Good take, and is he in? That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played back in. It's Pele! Brilliant from Pele! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Martinelli. Calafiori charging forward down that flank. That is a brilliant interception.
Arsenal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Botafogo can consider themselves just about safe now. Cleared without complication. Five minutes left on the clock. Zubimendi. Gabriel Jesus. Now that's shot a goal! It's in! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Teremos uma substituição.
Arsenal are making a change now. Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Rice.
Teremos 3 minutos de
Gilberto
acréscimo.
Silva stood up well to him there. Araujo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Roberto Carlos. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That's good running with the ball. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Botafogo have emerged victorious in this match of thrill. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Good, strong midfield running here, showing good feet. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Danger averted for now. Good ball, good take. Roberto Carlos, chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. And this is Roberto Carlos. He's had a shot! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Mbappe gets into some space. Seedorf is having a shot! Fantastic from Clarence Seedorf! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the keeper beats it away. Now this could be a chance. Bullish header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Rice. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Seedorf. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Seedorf. He is just caressing the ball. Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's nice. And he shoots! Odegaard. Rice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that is a good ball to fight. Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Rice. Gilberto Silva. Timber. Here's Havertz. Lobbed in behind. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. Timber got a long way forward to join the attack. And here's Ibrahimovic. Rice. Botafogo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Plenty to aim at here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hernes. And here's Mbappe. Ibrahimovic. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Timber. And it's Ødegaard. Played into space. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Oh, this looks sharp. And that pass just didn't quite work. Havertz. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Araujo. Donnarumma clears. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Botafogo really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Botafogo are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Senhoras e senhores, vejam no telão as informações sobre como se localizar dentro do estádio. Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 17.
And we're off again.
Camisa 20. Deixando o campo para
Botafogo come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Vieira could move up a gear here. Tries to pass it through. And the flag has... And the finish! Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Bale. Lahm. And a chance! This is their second corner of the game. He rises! They've got to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Lahm. Gabriel Jesus. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Now Gilberto Silva. Oh, that's well spotted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Bale. And he was alert to it. Botafogo still have the cards to affect this game. Looking to play him in. Seedorf providing an outlet on that flank. Roberto Carlos. That's tidy. An instinctive big header! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substituição no time do Botafogo. Camisa 19.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Played out towards the right wing, picked out brilliantly. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lahm is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bellingham. And it's Roberto Carlos. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that's a little loose. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 3 coming up. He's tried one! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And here's Suarez. Lahm. Oh, that's neat. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! In for the pieces! Goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Botafogo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that was very necessary. It's a quick ball upfield. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Oh, such a clever touch. Botafogo have their third corner. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Pele. And it's Bellingham. Lahm is one whose deliveries we all know about. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Looking for options from... It's Luis Suarez! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pelé. That's good play. Saka. And the pass is intercepted. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Belly driving forwards. Eze. Spread it left. He's got away. He's on it. Can he get away? Hangs one in. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Luis Suarez, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his...